everyone, and welcome to another brand new episode of Topic Thunder. Here from the Top 10 show, I am John Roca.
And I am Matt Nost. And for a second there on that part of your intro, it sounded like you had a cool effect going on your voice. I don't know what, maybe it was just on my end here. You sound the same as always right now.
Okay, good. Thank God.
But it sounded like you had a slight little robotic.
I know.
It was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet.
At some point, this setup is going to drive me insane because I'm such a fucking perfectionist that I'm going to spend the money and get like one of those $600 boards, even though I shouldn't be spending that money on a $600 board. But it's just to alleviate all these sound issues and tech issues and blah, blah, blah. And apparently you can program sounds and whatever on the board so they can play. So I don't know, just something I'm kicking around, but it's like it's adding more technology into this fucking confined room. And I don't know if I necessarily want to do that.
I feel your pain.
Yeah. Right? You know what I'm talking about.
I have been holding off on buying a specific tool because I only need it for certain moments. And I can use other tools to get the job done. But I just did a project and it was like, had I paid, it's like $70 for one wrench.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then you're like, if you had done it,
it would have cut the job's time down in half. And this time it was worth the $70 for one wrench. I know it would.
Right.
But before it's been a while since I've had a pride. I was like, you know what? I've been telling myself for months, I need to get that. And then it came up. It's like, that was really stupid. It's worth the $70.
Right.
Because for that section, I probably could have cut 90 minutes off to 2 hours off.
Holy shit, dude.
It's just a lot of tedious. And I just needed this one specific tool because it makes that tedious thing infinitely easier instead of having to use 2 or 3 tools to replicate it. Exactly. It's fine. The job, it looks the same as it had I had it, but it's still, I feel your pain, man. So that 600, it's like, but you're investing in your time, but B, the overall ease of use, and being able to pull off as much as you do. It's fucking worth it.
Like I paid extra for the StreamYard, the 1080p StreamYard. That has been a godsend because that has cut my editing time down about 1 to 2 hours, depending on the video.
Yeah, that's 100% worth it.
It's incredible because I can load the graphic, I can record in 1080p fully. Then when it's done, boom, I can just edit and add pictures and boom, right up onto the fucking YouTube. It's great. Oh my God.
It's when you just StreamYard in general, because before that, when all the remote shows started, it was Zoom, and then you have to download the Zoom and then put it into an editing software and edit on the intro and outro, and then render that and then upload it.
Yep.
Like, Jesus, this is going to be an extra. And then StreamYard comes along and be like, dude, how much is it's fucking worth it. No question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're at a certain level in terms of like the viewership or listenership or clicks you're getting, then it totally makes sense because it's like it just alleviates so much stress on you, and that extra time you can use to work on other things.
Well, I think that's, even if you were just starting out, I think that's genuinely a wise investment you should think about if you intend on doing this, adding it into your overall initial budget, because if it's easier to adopt doing it early on, instead of looking like a Sisyphean task of I have to do this every week, where it's nonstop, it never ends. To cut down on that. 90 minutes easy sometimes. Sometimes it's a couple hours.
Yeah, right. I mean, my reviews used to take 3 hours for a fucking 9-10 minute review because of all the graphics and laying down things and recording. I was like, fuck. And now it's in half, so I love it. So, but birthday's coming up. I put some stuff on the wish list, Amazon wish list. We'll see if anybody, wants to buy me a $600 mixer. And if they don't,
you have an Amazon wish list up for people to see?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I like it. It's you and porn stars. I don't know anybody else that has that.
Only fans. No, Emma told me about it. Emma Fife. She.
It makes sense. I never thought about people
about it.
In this space doing it. I'm sorry. I've only heard of porn stars having that, and guys just buying.
Yeah, all kinds of insane shit for them.
Yeah.
No, but it's been nice. Like I have a person who sends me Miles Davis records every 3 or 4 months because she's just like, I think it's time for you to discover a new one. I was like, oh, thank you. So it's nice.
Tell her to send you some Coltrane and Thelonious Monk, because those are my 2 guys.
I got the most recent Coltrane, Blue World.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking excellent. So yeah, but Thelonious is one I need to get into for sure. I don't swing over to Thelonious' side too much. But there's so many, man. Dexter Gordon, fucking.
It was I don't want to say underground genre, but it wasn't a full on mainstream, and only a couple of names really percolated
right
all the way to the top. There's a whole bunch.
Yeah,
you can do that with blues musicians too.
True, very true. Yeah, when you start deep diving into jazz, there's no end to that hole. It is absolutely a bottomless pit, but it's good going down.
You hear the hybridized versions of when it went to other countries.
Oh yeah,
and how then they incorporate it into their predominant style, but it's still jazz.
Yeah,
so you get like samba beat in there, or I have heard some jazz out of Mexico that has obviously polka influence.
Yeah.
So it's got a slight polka-ish vibe because it's from Mexico. And you're like, that's really interesting. I wouldn't listen to it all the time.
Right.
But I'm not knocking it. Just like I like the incorporation to see the language of that music grow.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But
anyway, we're here to talk about questions and thoughts and comments from our patrons who are at the $5 and above level. That's every week they send in questions, thoughts, and comments for us to answer. We don't read them ahead of time. And if you want to be part of the Patreon at the $5 and above level, patreon.com/the-top10. Where do we start here, bud?
We start with Luke Allison. I believe it's my turn to read this time.
Okay.
It says, greetings, John and Matt. My sincere apologies for giving you a homework assignment a few weeks ago, so I'll try to make this a lot easier. I have a curiosity about the NBA. If every current active player were to immediately retire, who would make the Hall of Fame and who would barely miss out?
Oh, this is going to be the whole show. This is the whole fucking show.
Taking the time to answer. Let's put a time limit on it.
Okay, let's put 10 minutes.
10 minutes. We'll try and end up 17 to 20-ish mark.
Okay.
All right, so I clicked on this before and I saw what it was before we started recording. So I did a Google search and I just found a page, the top 50 players active right now.
Okay.
So we can just go down this.
Sounds good. Go ahead.
Just to make it easier.
Oh, you're going to read them out. Okay.
Yeah.
That's easy. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Number 1, LeBron.
Hall of Fame.
No question.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. And by the way, they're ranking, I guess, current as of today, I want to say. Published September 20th, 2021. LeBron is number 1. That's crazy, but okay. Is he the best active player? No. But is he a surefire Hall of Famer? Yes. So just look at this as a list of names. Giannis.
Yes. I think for right now he would make it. Yes.
Yeah. 2 MVPs, NBA champion. After that performance he had in the finals, plus finals MVP.
He went next level. Yeah, absolutely.
Hyperextended the knee, and I thought he was done for the year, to turn around and potentially psychologically gotten over his free throw problem to close out a game where he drops 50. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's reached the next level. Kawhi.
Yes. One of 2 different teams.
Yeah. Finals MVP for 2 different teams.
As the alpha dog. Yeah.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, no doubt.
No brainer. Some of these are easy. Jokic. Ends today.
Not yet. I don't think he hasn't won a title. He hasn't come close to winning a title.
He has won an MVP.
Yes, he's won one MVP, but so did Derrick Rose, and you're not putting Derrick Rose in the Hall of Fame.
It's totally different.
Oh my God.
Well, we haven't seen Jokic hit a catastrophic injury, so
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Had this been where Derrick Rose was in Jokic's position now and we ended the league, people might vote him in just because his trajectory is the youngest MVP of all time. Like somebody who's more than willing to stand up to LeBron and whatever mega team he's willing to put together. The narrative was so strong. I think you could talk yourself into it. Whereas Jokic, I think people could talk themselves into the narrative of, if it ends today, we never play another game.
Yeah.
I think I might make Jokic a Hall of Famer.
I do not. So let's keep going.
Kevin Durant.
Yes. No doubts.
Yeah, no doubt. Not even close. Luka. Take into account trajectory, or were you just saying?
What they said, if they retired, you're putting the trajectory thing in.
I'm saying, but that would be part of the discussion for me.
Not for me. I'm like, where are you at right now? Because he's saying right now, if they stopped it, everybody retired right now, who would be in the Hall of Fame? Who would miss out?
I would,
I think
Luka,
right now,
I would say no.
Yeah, I would not put Luka in because Luka hasn't even gotten to a fucking conference championship series. So
I think Jokic, after being down 3-1 twice in the playoffs, leading the team out of that, everybody assumes if Murray is healthy, at least I assume, and I think a lot of people assume, if Murray is healthy right now, I personally would more than likely put Denver as the number 1 team in the West.
Right now?
Oh, yes.
All right.
I like the component of parts. I think it's technically Lakers, and I think Utah's got a good shot to end up number 1, regular season record again.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they got a shot.
Yeah.
Do I think that team is the best team? Not even close.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah, I think Memphis is, or not Memphis, but Denver right now is currently in a window where if Murray was healthy, I think they're championship level potentially.
Okay.
I think they could win a championship because he's grown and matured. He also has shown I got all the guts in the world. Gordon would have been a nice compliment for them, especially with Jokic playing the basketball he was playing. It's like this was all set up to them make a hell of a push in the playoffs.
Right.
And I think that they at full health had a shot of beating Phoenix to make it.
Okay.
Like to make it out of the West.
Fair enough.
But Luka, I agree.
Yeah. Just for right now.
Joel Embiid. I would say no.
Yeah, it's still too early, and they blew it against Toronto. So
he's been in the MVP discussion legitimately once last year, but nowhere near the resume.
Yeah.
Trae Young.
No.
Yeah, me either.
Not even close.
No.
Not yet. He's there. He's coming, but he's
had one good season.
Yeah, one. Yeah. Okay.
Chris Paul.
Yes.
Yeah. No brainer. Devin Booker.
I still say not yet.
I say not yet as well.
Especially because he disappeared in those finals. So
there were a couple of games. Yeah. Once Chris Paul got hobbled, that offense really kind of fell off.
Yep.
And it wasn't the same. I mean, how many big miraculous campaign games can you anticipate?
True.
If we're going to wish upon a star like that, I'll take Reggie Jackson and his amazing playoff run over campaigns.
Fair enough. Okay.
But anyway, so we're both saying Book is a no.
Dame? I would put Dame in. I would.
I would too.
I know he hasn't gotten to the a finals, but he's consistently been one of the greatest point guards in the game for years. And he's stuck on that Portland team that doesn't know how to fully build around him, or bad luck with injuries that have cursed him at critical moments when it looked like he might be jumping next level with his team. So, yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day. Who do you want shooting game on the line right now, the end of the game? I think it comes down to 3 people, and Dame is one of those 3 people.
Absolutely. Dame,
Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry. I think those are my 3.
KD. Yeah.
KD and Dame I put above Curry.
Yeah.
Just in that moment, because that's a very specific, seen Dame do it. I've seen KD do it.
If you're telling me shooting, yes. If you're telling me ball in the hands to create a shot or get to points, I'd have to throw Luka in there and James Harden.
Okay, but I think Harden, we haven't seen him rise to those type of moments.
Right.
Not saying he couldn't. He's got all the talent in the world.
Yeah.
But he gave up on a number of those Houston teams when the going got tough.
He did.
Or he ended up out of shape, and they had to. That's the justification for him not playing defense and whatever. That's a whole other fucking discussion.
Okay.
And James Harden, whenever that comes up, is a surefire Hall of Famer.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, Dame is a no-brainer Hall of Famer. He helps define an era. The guys shooting from 45 feet.
Right.
Dame is part of that. Here's a good one. Jimmy Butler.
Ooh.
I have a bias because as a Bulls fan, I get to see him come up early. I
don't know, man. What do you think?
I think it's right on the fucking line.
It's on the line because he took that Heat team that no one besides me and Miami thought was going to get to those finals and got to the finals. So that deserves credit.
I like that you lumped yourself in with that. Good for you.
I predicted it in the first round. So,
why not? I suggested Jimmy style his hair like that. And he was like, you know what? It's become pretty iconic. So what's better here?
God forbid. God forbid. I like one of my predictions.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like when you predicted Raptors over the Warriors, and then afterwards you were crowing about it and be like, dude, there were 2 catastrophic injuries that made that happen. You weren't wrong. But I think if only one of those happens, the Warriors still wins that. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, I think
so. It was the Raptors' year, man.
It was not. It was the Warriors' year to fall apart.
Okay.
That's Raptors still played really well, but at the same time, it's like, I think if they had full strength Warriors, I don't think there's a chance in hell.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Anyway, Jimmy Butler, I think, is a tough. I believe I skew to. I'd need to see his all NBAs. All stars are one thing, although it's better. It's a better predictor now, just because the fan vote doesn't dictate fully. Because Zaza, for Christ's sake, almost started at one point.
Yeah, true.
The fan vote just got ridiculous when these international players could get almost an entire country to vote for them, which is awesome. I'm happy the league is growing and whatnot, but Zaza doesn't even deserve to be in the game, let alone fucking starter.
Yeah.
So I need to see his all NBAs. Without seeing those, I say no.
Okay.
But if he's made enough, I guess I could look that up real quick.
Right.
I don't know off the top of my head. All right, so Jimmy Butler. Pull up his basketball reference. Where are the awards section?
Who's after Jimmy?
After Jimmy is James Harden. We both agree.
Yes.
Here's one for you while I look up Jimmy's. Brad Beal.
No.
Just that flat and quick?
Yeah. He's not there yet. He's a great player, but he's never been able to elevate the team beyond what the team can do. And that, to me, is not 100% Hall of Fame at this point. It doesn't mean that he can't, at some point, lead the team. Remember, he was second banana to fucking John Wall for a number of years in the NBA. It's only the last couple of years that people have said his name with that kind of alpha dog mentality. But he still hasn't been able to lead us to the promised land in any way, shape, or form, or like LeBron, take a bunch of scrubs all the way to the finals. He's not that kind of player. So to me, it makes me hesitate to want to put him in the Hall of Fame just yet.
I would say no.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Well, there's no playoff track record to point to, and he doesn't have as many of the All NBAs or All Stars. So Jimmy's got 4 third-team All NBAs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 second-team All Defenses.
Okay.
And was in. He managed to get MVP votes in 2017-18 and 19-20. So 2 different years.
Okay.
And then 5 All-Stars, all the rest of that nonsense. 4 All NBAs.
The third team All NBAs, not first team All NBAs.
True, but that's saying you're a top 15 player in a league of 400 and some odd guys.
Sure.
That's saying quite a bit.
I'm sure Richard Jefferson was a top 15 player for a couple of years.
I doubt it. I doubt Richard Jefferson ever made an All NBA.
How about Rip Hamilton? Maybe Richard was in the top 15.
Rip might have made 1.
Yeah.
Might have, maybe 2.
Okay.
I mean, I can look it up. You want me to look it up real quick?
I'm gonna look it up while you talk, because we're already at the 20 mark. So
we're at the 20 mark. All right.
I love how you thought we were gonna get through a bunch.
We'll go quickly through these. No real discussion. Just yes or no. Paul George.
No.
Okay, I say no. Kyrie.
No, because of how he's acting now.
Okay. I think it affects.
Yeah.
And dulls some of the shine. Jason Tatum.
No.
Yeah, I agree. Zion. No. Donovan Mitchell.
No, not yet.
Nope. Klay Thompson.
Oh, fuck.
I say yes. I think it's
I guess I have to say yes with Klay and Draymond. Fuck.
And Draymond. Yeah. They're all 3 Hall of Famers.
Damn it. All right.
Julius Randle.
No.
Me either. Anthony Davis. I say yes.
Yeah, I say yes at this point. Yeah.
Bam Adebayo. No. Zach LaVine. No. Jaylen Brown. No.
Is there anyone left that you think would even remotely be in contention as you're looking at the list?
Chris Middleton.
No.
Okay. I'm skipping over quite a few.
Second banana. Yeah. Skip over everyone that is logically not in. Is there anybody in contention?
Russ is making it.
Yeah. Russ is making it. Yeah. Russ is in.
I'm trying to think. We already agreed on him. CJ, no. John Morant, no. Yeah. We're getting slim pickings towards the bottom here.
Yeah.
Carl Anthony Towns? Probably no.
Cat? No way.
Yeah, me either. DeMar and Kyle Lowry.
I think Kyle Lowry has a case, not DeMar.
He's got the championship. Yeah. I think
that
Kyle
helps.
makes it, especially if the Heat are legit. But I think Kyle makes it regardless.
Yeah.
And DeMar, more than likely, as of right now, will not.
Right. What about Carmelo? He's on the Lakers.
Melo makes it.
Yeah, Melo makes it.
I think those are most of the. There aren't any legacy guys, really. Are there?
JJ Redick? Does JJ Redick make it?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
He had a long career, and he was on a bunch of really great teams. I mean, New Orleans snapped his streak of making the playoffs every year.
That's true.
Once he signed with them, but he was always third or fourth banana, and they never won a championship.
Yeah,
made the finals with the Magic. But those Clippers teams underperformed. Philly had a shot but didn't make it.
What about Blake? Does Blake make it?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't know who was left that wasn't on that list. I mean, there might be one somebody that, oh shit, I thought they retired already type of thing. Dwight? Right. What about Dwight? I think Dwight makes it actually.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to put him in there, but you're probably right.
He's got the multiple years in a row of being defensive player of the year.
Yeah. Arguably the biggest star in the NBA.
Yeah, he's got a championship now with the Lakers.
Yeah.
He's one of the faces of the league, and even if you didn't like him, you can't deny it.
What about Gasol, Marc Gasol?
I think Powell definitely makes it.
Oh, Powell's totally in. But Marcus, he's still playing, dude.
Yeah, I think Mark makes it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got a shot.
Didn't he win the title with the Warriors?
He won with Toronto.
With Toronto, and then won it with the Lakers, right? When they won it last year.
He wasn't on the Lakers that year. He went on the year after the.
Oh, shit.
When AD got hurt.
Year.
Yep.
Okay. That sucks.
Because then you would have been like, oh, he's got two just like his brother, and he wins a second one at the Lakers like his brother.
Right.
Oh, his brother won both of them there. But I'm saying just to tie it all together.
So, Rip Hamilton, 3-time NBA All-Star.
Yeah.
NBA champion, but don't
all
see
NBA?
him. I don't see him on All NBA.
Yeah, I thought maybe the season after they won the championship, he'd have a shot because he'd have the narrative behind him.
Yeah, but no All NBA. Interesting. What about Tony Parker and Ginobili? They both get in?
Yeah, I think so.
I was shocked Ben Wallace got in. I got to be honest with you. I was shocked Ben Wallace got in.
They won a championship. They're underrepresented in the Hall of Fame. I think it was about, inevitably it was going to happen. He won a Defensive Player of the Year. I think it's a slim case. I wouldn't agree with it, but I understand why it happened. All right, you want to move on?
Let's do it. We got one more week. Because we're at 23 minutes on this one question. All right. Thank you very much, Luke. Appreciate that. Next one is from Nick Francis. Hey, guys, no preamble. Just a question that popped in my head today. Who would you want Keanu Reeves to play when he hopefully eventually joins the MCU? And convince me it should not be the Silver Surfer. Thanks, Nick. All right, Matt.
I wish we could somehow make his Duke Nukem or whatever that Duke Kaboom.
Duke Kaboom.
Canon. Because I love the idea of Evel Knievel. It's some kind of Daredevil, but not Ghost Rider. That's the first thing I thought of reading the question. So he's owned by Disney.
Yeah.
It's in the Disney verse, but these are obviously separate things. Who else is left out there? Because all the comics that by and large I read as a kid have been turned into comic book movies in Marvel.
Comic book, characters?
But everything that came after, I'm sure there's a whole wealth of people I don't have the slightest clue about.
Comic characters that need a movie. Here we go. Well, there's no. What is it? Is the MCU is what they're talking about, right?
Yeah, they're talking MCU.
Okay. Lobo. Could he play Lobo or Namor? What about Namor? Could he play Namor, the Submariner?
Isn't Lobo DC, or is that a?
No, you're right. Lobo's DC. My apologies.
Yeah.
Namor.
Because Lobo wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, Lobo wouldn't be bad.
Namor, fine, but do you really want to see that movie? I don't.
No. Martian Manhunter?
No, that's a waste of them.
Blue Beetle?
I don't really know anything about Blue Beetle other than Blue Beetle, the name, and seeing what the character design is. So I don't know what the comic is like. I don't know if that's good. Is it a good fit? Do you know?
No, I don't think it's a good fit at all. Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there to see.
I just know. I know I've heard that character, but I can tell you fuck all about it.
I mean, if you cast him as Ted Cord, who's putting over the Latino Blue Beetle, then maybe that makes sense. But let's see here. Nova, maybe Nova, not Sentry. Yeah. What about Wonder Man? Could he play Wonder Man? Wonder Man was possibly going to be in WandaVision. A lot of people speculated that Wonder Man might be in WandaVision or was the person responsible for some of this stuff, and it's connected to Vision. So you'd have Paul Bettany, Keanu Reeves, and Elizabeth Olsen, maybe a little bit around that.
Yeah, this is where comic books begin to fail for me. Just the laziness of Wonder Man. That's basically when the property needs to be rebooted, which comics do all the time.
Yes, they do.
They get tired of a storyline. They don't like any of the new characters they've made up, and they're like, okay, and we're stopping that and starting over. Just Wonder Man. What a fucking terrible name.
Wonder Man.
It's terrible. I mean, they'd already come up with others. And the thing is, you're like, well, there's Wonder Woman. Why does that work? And be like, I don't know. It just does.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the alliteration.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it fucking works. Whereas Wonder Man, it's like, we could have come up with some Magnificent Man sounds better to me.
Magnificent Man. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's, yeah. I don't know if there's.
So what about if they rebooted? If you could put him into any MCU role, it's like what Disney decided, we're wiping the slate clean of every movie possible, starting over, casting him at his age now. Where do we put him?
In the Marvel universe, I think I would put him as an old Reed Richards. Okay. An older Reed Richards. I could see that.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of like rebooting. I could see him existing in the Doctor Strange world.
Oh, yeah, he could. Oh, so you mean characters that we've already seen. Sorry about that. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I like Reed Richards. Although he wouldn't be my first choice.
Yeah, I know, but to me, it's interesting because he's older now.
Yeah.
But the idea of him.
The shock of white hair would look cool on him.
Yeah, exactly. What did you just say? Which one did you just say?
In the Doctor Strange world? Like somewhere that is another sorcerer type of thing?
Yeah, maybe.
There was the Sorcerer Supreme. Well, here's the Exalted Sorcerer or something else. Which, once again, I don't know why I'm okay with Sorcerer Supreme. I guess because they don't really call her that all that much.
They don't.
Yeah. But Wonder Man would be Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Who is that? That's Wonder Man. Oh, there's Wonder. Dubs, what's up?
What's up, Wonder Man? What's up, Wonder Man? Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I couldn't see him as Captain America. I couldn't see him as Iron Man. I mean, maybe you could see him as Iron Man if you go the alcoholic route.
Okay.
I think Keanu could bring that kind of weight to playing an alcoholic that I don't think Robert Downey Jr. would get 100% correct. So if you went that route with Tony Stark, I think it would work. Yeah.
I think David Harbour was an excellent choice, but I'd be intrigued by basically Captain Russian from Keanu.
Oh my God, that would be interesting.
I like the humor that Harbour brings to it, though.
Yeah, true.
So I think that's now to me part because I didn't read that, so I don't really have any tangible connection to it.
Red Guardian.
So now that's basically what it is in my head.
Yeah, agreed.
But if worlds were different, I wouldn't mind that one. Trying to think of what other older guy, because I could see him as like a Dark Knight. If we went DC.
Well, he was at some function a year ago or a year and a half ago, and just the look of him with the tux and everything and the beard, I was like, how the fuck is this not a Bruce Wayne? Like, I just tweeted that out, how this guy should totally play Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
Take the stubble to the, down to like an 8 o'clock shadow. It's more than just like a little bit of heavy scruff, but then you got the salt and pepper in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just looks the grizzled years. Yeah, definitely. Because you don't also need Batman to do much in certain scenes other than brood type of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, there we go. I think that's a good conversation there. Do you want to do one more? Or are we good? We're at 29 minutes. Should we wrap it here?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think so too. All right. Well, thank you all so much for listening to this episode of Topic Thunder. We appreciate it madly. All your support, all your patronage of us here on the Top 10 show. We appreciate it madly, Matt.
And if you'd like to join us and send in your own questions or everything else that we do, head over to patreon.com/the top 10 with the number 10. We'd love to have you. We'd love to interact and talk to you. And our thanks to everybody that supports us over there. You can follow the show at Top 10 Show on Twitter and on Instagram and YouTube. It is /the top 10 podcast with the number 10. So please hit us up. Let us know your thoughts. And follow me at Matt Knows.
There you go. You can follow me at The Roca Says on Twitter and on Instagram. And we're out of here. Y'all take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you next time with another brand new episode of Topic
Thunder.